Hey there, Diablo fanatics. Hey, many of you know about the whole Sever and Demon Hunter's Marked for Death Grim Reaper proc fad that's been going around. The Marked for Death skill being that one that you see right there with the red ring around the big demony guy. Sever, if you're not aware, the weapon affix will often crit for some very high numbers. However, they're superficial. They don't even apply an area damage. Really, it's just an impressive number. However, some rather intuitive PC players figured out that the Grim Reaper rune for the skill can indeed proc the Sever's affix, thus dealing that damage, 20% of it to everybody around, and 20% of billions or trillions is obviously a lot of damage. So like many others, we have been playing around with the Sever Grim Reaper. Now, I took this video a little while ago. It's not current, I'm just not getting around to uploading it, but anyway, we had a lot of fun playing with it, and even managed to one-hit quite a few higher 50s Greater Rift Guardians. Anyway, playing around with it got me thinking. I occasionally run a very well put together ZDPS Crowd Control Monk. He normally has a Sludge Fist on for the stun effect, and now to take a step back, the Sever and Grim Reaper works really well if you're running a Monk with Exploding Palm, because Exploding Palm already does a very high crit in and of itself, and it's mob AoE damage. So it really helps spread that damage. So it's kind of multiplicative with the Grim Reaper effect. Anyway, so I normally run the Flesh is Weak rune on my Exploding Palm on my ZDPS just to help buff the team's damage. So it got me thinking, if I threw a Sever on this guy and ran the Palm, and I stayed within the Demon Hunter's rune for Grim Reaper, could I put out some fairly substantial damage numbers, even though I'm ZDPS? And I honestly didn't expect too much of it. We came in here to run this Rift. We're not taking it too seriously. We've got 2 Perma-Serenity Monks and the Demon Hunter following and support Mark and stuff, just to kind of play around. I was rather surprised going back and watching the video review. There are some rather substantial, crits here. And again, a Sever crit in and of itself is nothing. It's just show and tell. However, being that these crits were within that Mark for Death rune, I as a ZDPS with less than 300k sheet damage am able to clear mobs. It was rather impressive. Looking back on the video, I was able to find crits anywhere from about 5.5 billion up to 23 billion. The 23 billion's pretty hard to see. Like most yellow numbers, they can easily get lost, and it appears behind an almost 13 billion number. But nonetheless, it's there. I had a lot of fun with it. Like I said, it's the legitimacy of this combo is gone, being that they hotfixed it on PC. Not hotfixed on console yet, but it is forthcoming. It's gonna go away soon, so enjoy playing with this while it's out. We don't have leaderboards, so you're not really infringing upon anybody's end game. So anyway, that's it. Go ahead and check out this little clip of me in the middle of a mob running this, and then there's some stills at the end showing some of the numbers. I was impressed, and I hope you enjoy them too.
It is not ready.